Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of adult age, Dave here again with a twofer unboxing. Or you could consider this a threefer if you count the crocodile as its own figure. Okay. We're going to take a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Spirit Iron Knife and Crocmaster and Fiona. We're going to do Spirit Iron Knife first and put Crocmaster and Fiona to the back there. I'm not the biggest G.I. Joe guy, but I'm all about a cool figure with wicked cool accessories. Let's take a look at the box. Nice little artwork there. Standard G.I. Joe Classified box, number 36 if you're looking for them. Spirit Iron Knife on the back, or on the side rather. All the legal crap, don't feed the children. Barcode. G.I. Joe Classified explosion artwork on the back. I don't really care about that. I'm in it for the eagle. Alright, let's take a look at Spirit Iron Knife. There's a little G.I. Joe starburst in there. Not much else in that. On the floor. Let's get there's a cradle. Let's get all the accessories out. Got eagle wings. There. Scratch my eye. Backpack. Taped in things. Let's get the bird out. There. Let's get him out there. Probably never going back into the cradle, so I'm just gonna stab and cut that tape there. Let's get the rifle out. Knife 1, knife 2, and gun. On the floor. Let's go. Now, this first knife looks like some weird alligator looking Damascus. Nice little skull on the handle. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm guessing that goes in his chest there. This other knife, serrated edge, hunting knife, Bowie style. Nice details on the handle. That's nice. Let's look at the gun. It has an eagle sculpted into it to slide there. It's actually pretty neat. Very well detailed. More detailed than I would have expected. 45, 9mm. I don't know guns, but it's nice. Take a look at the backpack. Basic backpack, nicely sculpted, 2-color plastic. Maybe that's paint. Got pegs so the eagle can rest on it. Peg on the side for something else. I don't know. Rifle maybe. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the rifle. Got the big long scope. Either hunting or sniper rifle, depending on your usage of it. Very nice. Let's get to the bird. The eagle has pretty nicely sculpted face. They're small, but they're decently painted eyes. The beak's a little sloppy, but you can just pretend that's a yellow feather. It's on the ball joint. The neck is painted white. The wings are on a ball, so they can go forward and back a little bit, but that's for resting. The legs pivot, the feet turn, and there's pegs in there. Tail feathers are nicely sculpted and painted. And let's see, where's that? That's meant for pegging onto the backpack there, as if he's just chilling on it. Sweet, I dig it. Let's take these wings off and put these ones on. They're also on the ball there, so you can just pop right in. These wings are also very nicely sculpted. There's a flying eagle. It just shit on somebody. That's what that was. Does have a bit of flex in the join there, so you have to be careful. It is possible to overstress the ball on the wing there. And I suppose you could have the wings outstretched and still be sitting on the backpack shoulder thing there. Yeah, looks pretty good. He's going after somebody. I dig it. As far as bird accessories go, I don't have many, but I like that one. Let's get his wings back on the correct sides. Sure, let's call that correct. And sure, we'll call that correct. It's probably not. Maybe it is. I don't fucking know. I'm not a bird biologist. He's just gonna hang out over there with Sabretooth for now. And he stands on his own, which is cool. Let's get to Spirit Iron Knife. Pretty well sculpted face. Stern, angry looking. Determined. Nice range of motion on the head. Not a little bit of wobble all the way around. This overlay, this strap setup is floating on his torso, so you can remove that if you pop the head off and wiggle it around. Let's get one of these knives. This one looks like it should go in there, so that one's going to live on there. The one on his thigh is glued to the leg. It does have a bend to it, but that one slides in there. Don't want it to necessarily damage or bend the knife, so maybe that'll just be out. It's got a holster for the gun. Peeks out the bottom, holds it nice. I dig that. He's got gold bracelets, articulation, pretty standard articulation for a figure. He's got forward and back swivel on the wrists, biceps, torso, waist, splits, pretty good splits. He's got a drop down pivot in the hips, double jointed knees, nice sculpted boots. Let's see, how well does he use the weapon. He's got pegs so the bird can stand on his arm. Cool. He's got trigger fingers on both sides. So your guy could be right or left-handed. Tucks in there pretty nicely. I dig it. Since the holster is on the right, this guy's gonna be right-handed. And also I'm right-handed. Let's try the rifle here. Get that there. He's got butterfly joints so you can get a little bit closer on the grip. Let's see. Play around with it. Yeah. You can fudge that into a photo. Yeah. You can work with that. That's not bad. I dig it. I dig this guy. Let's get the bird to land on his arm. How about that? Since it looks like it can do that, we are going to give it a try. Line the pegs up. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Looks a little funny, but you can get that on there just fine. I dig that. Spirit Iron Knife, I'd say, is a good figure. Get his booted feet in a position that he'll stand well, so I can leave him alone. Yeah, I dig it. Let's get it just for funsies. Put his backpack on him. See if he still stands. Obviously it changes the balance point. Not so bad. He is kitted up, ready to go. I dig it. Let's get him set to the back. You know, let's take that out of his hand. Put him in the back. Put a bird, who I'm going to call Eagly, until I decide not to. Put that there, the wings. Let's put the knife in his hand. Why not? He looks like he wants to stab somebody anyway. Stand, you son of a bitch. I dig it. Moving right along to Fiona and Crocmaster. Giant window box packaging. Artwork on the side. G.I. Joe Classified Series. Crocmaster and Fiona. Number 38 in the series. Legal junk. Barcode. Artwork wraps around to the side. All that crap on the bottom. Basically the same artwork on the back as on the back of Spirit Iron Knife there, but bigger. This thing has a ton of accessories, so this half of the video might take a little longer. It's got a red Cobra logo in there, so I'm guessing he's a bad guy. should be pretty obvious by the look of them. We're gonna get Crocmaster first. Okay. As a figure, not bad. He's got the same drop down hips as other classified series figures do. Not necessarily a fan of it. I like the alligator scale armor. Torso's a little loose, but that's alright. His head is on a ball and a neck peg. Get some good down. Not really any up, unless you really torque it around. Had to straighten out his neck a little bit. I like the headpiece though. Got the snorkel, goes to the breather on his back, little tank. He's got butterfly joints. Don't go super far back because of the chest. You got like, are you not entertained? Could be an alternate outfit paint. We got biceps, double jointed elbows. I like the Croc scale wrist bracer on the left side. Got trigger finger hands on both sides. He's just gonna be chilling for a minute because why not? Let's see, drop down hips are a little bit loose on him, so we're just gonna jam them up in there. Get in the stand like so, maybe, possibly. Stiff knees, which is probably good considering his hips are loose. Boot cut, forward and back on the feet, pivot with the feet. I probably need a stand to stand him up because of the hips. Get the feet locked in, the rest will balance out. Alright, we're going to put him aside for a minute. Look at the accessories. He's got a meat hook, a training hook. Get in his hand. And you can basically murder somebody with that. I dig it. He's got another handle, a chain, and a leash attachment for Fiona the crocodile. I dig that. That there. Let's get his pistol out. It is a revolver of some sort. Pretty nicely sculpted. Not as detailed as the iron knife one, but nice nonetheless. Got a whip with another alligator colored grip, like maybe alligator leather grip. It is all twisted rolled plastic, flexible. You can adjust it, but it will curl back up because it's not on a bendy wire. I think that's a missed opportunity there. He also comes with a hunting knife. This grip also looks to have alligator leather on it. It's pretty nice. Put that there. Fiona comes with 2 babies. That's a thrilling bit of work there, doesn't it? One baby, green, flexible, light colored belly. And a little hint of white for teeth sticking out. But it just looks like it's got marshmallow fluff all over it. It does have eyes, but they're so small, it's hard to tell how well they're painted. Sculpted nice, I dig it. Little green baby alligator. This one is a albino or leucistic. Yellow orange eyes. It's a different sculpt than the first one. So you can see that there. The white one's low, the green one's high. But they're both very cool. There's Fiona. She is banded in multiple spots, so we're going to get her cut out of there. Get that out of there. And her snout. All that jingly jangly is my dog scratching himself with the ridiculous amount of attachments on his collar. On the floor. Look at this big hunka chunka crocodile. Insanely well sculpted. Looks incredible. This is like the wicked big draw of the set for me, especially. Let's go over to tail first. Tail to nose. Does feel like there's a bit of a bendy wire in the tail. Not super close to the base, but towards the end, because you can turn it and it stays that way. So I dig that quite a bit. I like how the paint comes down dark and then yellow green on the belly. The tail is on a big ball peg there, as you can see. So you can get some movement out of that. Nice alligator crocodile scales across the back. They change shape and texture onto the belly, as you would expect. The belly is soft, while the rib cage is hard. Ball joint on the hips, so they can splay out or raise up. Ball joint on the feet, forward and back, so you can get some really nice water shots or land shots if you're a photographer. Very nice. Same with the front limbs. No elbow joints, but there is what I would call wrists and shoulders. Ball peg there. You get raised up, raised down. Look at me, I'm an idiot. Let's get her standing. Get her standing up on all fours. Let's see. The mouth looks like it wants to open, and it does. Hell yeah. That is absolute win of a figure for me. Let's bring this down so you guys can see it too. Hell yeah. Fiona just knocked over the thing. I absolutely dig that. Put the bird in its mouth. It's having a snack lunch. Hell yeah. Snacking on Crocmaster. Put her there for a second. Don't fall over yet. He doesn't have a peg in his back. But let's check out his knife. He's got a bootstrap holster for his knife. It's already bent. Not even sure if that's meant to go in there. That might be. No, okay. Let's see what happens. Just jam it in there. Super snug. That'll probably live there because it's not going to fall out. Let's get the gun in there. Fits nicely. I like the texture. He's got a lot of good gator texture, alligator, crocodile texture all over him. Let's put the gun back in there. That holster does float, so if you wanted to remove it from him, you can do so. If you've taken out part of figure, you know how to do it. If you've never taken apart a figure, you'll figure it out. This is not an instructional. This guy doesn't like the stand, that's for damn sure. Let's get the leash. I'm just playing a little bit now, folks. Get the leash on Fiona. Doesn't quite get where I want it. She's got a notch back here. Let me see, does her head come off? The head does come off. That way you don't have to worry about it. You can get it exactly where you want it, I suppose. Once you get the direction right. And maybe it just hangs out right there. That looks right. Put that back on there. Yeah. Now she's got her leash on. Crocmaster could hold that. What are you doing, Fiona? Kind of sounded like Sean Connery a little bit there. Well, in my head anyway. Now, I'll probably use this Crocmaster figure for customization later. I don't know. I might just make a static thing out of them because the hips just kind of piss me off. They don't like to stay where I want to put them. So, yeah. Crocmaster, not my favorite figure. A lot of great accessories, though. He absolutely does not want a damn stand. You gotta find just the right spot and put him in a corner where he belongs, because his accessories is where it shines. Fiona, right here. The hooks, the leashes, the whips, the teeny tiny babes. Spirit iron knife. We're gonna get the bird set up with the outstretched wings. Wish its mouth opened. That would have been awesome. But that's okay if it doesn't. Let's see, get his feet just right. Hell yeah. I dig it. I dig it, folks. Crocmaster and Fiona. Spirit Iron Knife. Spirit Iron Knife is cool. The bird's awesome. Fiona's awesome. Crocmaster. Pfft. That's my review of the G.I. Joe Classified series. Fiona and Crocmaster and Spirit Iron Knife. Let's see. There we go. Deuces.